So, welcome to the next episode of my conversation with cancer. So, the chemo chair was waiting for me again, and cancer tried to make it look like defeat. Very poor interpretation. So, cancer said, "Look at you back in that chair again." And I said, "Yes, I showed up again. That is already bad news for you." Cancer said, "This chair should remind you that I am still here." I said, "No, this chair reminds me that I am still fighting." And that is the real problem. The chemo chair is not just a chair. It carries the blood tests, the waiting, the needles, the medication, the side effects, and the quiet courage of showing up again. People may see it as one medical appointment. You go, you sit, you receive treatment, and you come back home. But for the patient, it is not that simple. Sometimes the hardest part is the repetition, showing up again, preparing yourself again, letting your body go through another round again. So one possible solution is to change what the chair means to you. Yes, it is a treatment chair, but it can also be a chair of resistance, a place where medicine is doing its work, a place where showing up counts, a place where you're not surrendering, but participating in your own fight. For me, I refuse to let the chemo chair define me as helpless. Sometimes I sit there tired, sometimes irritated, sometimes nauseous, sometimes hungry, sometimes looking like I slept inside a committee meeting. But I still sit there. And I remind myself, this is not me giving up. This is me showing up. This is challenging my challenges. And today, the challenge is returning to the hard place without letting it own you. But maybe your challenge is not the chemo chair. Maybe your own chemo chair is some form of therapy, a difficult job, starting over, a painful conversation, or facing something you wish you could avoid. Today, do not confuse showing up with weakness. Sometimes strength is simply returning to the hard place and still refusing to let it own you.